Put Orthokeeper for the first time. Oh, it's great though. I'm from Georgia. Oh, that's awesome. The state or the country? This is a banger tweet about Gemini. What? Canadian Prime Minister. I'm not showing that either. Chat, why are you trying to get me in trouble? Why are you trying to get me in trouble, chat? Isn't Twitter outdated and X is new? Exactly. It's American Light. Exactly. Maybe this question was asked already. Mother's from Georgia. Am I also from Georgia? Sure. Literally, country. Oh, awesome. I literally yesterday installed NVIM, going from Lunar NVIM to something smaller to Kickstart. Oh, cool, Magic. Very nice. It's like I still kind of say, like, I'm still, like, you know, I still feel attached to the Dutch, even though I've never stepped foot in the country, you know? Are you Dutch? Yeah, well, by like history, yeah. I think we put all of these have. I think we want to do this. Well, I wanted to concatenate LSP to the front of them. Everyone's attached to the Dutch. Cultural appropriation. I don't think it counts as cultural appropriation if I'm actually Dutch by heritage. I'd like to go visit the Netherlands someday. That would be really cool. I would like that. Just go to Seattle. Well, we already have chat. I feel like I've already shown this. Holland, Michigan. We can talk about this. Here you go. This is like an hour away from me. Like, I can go to the Netherlands. It's literally called Holland. Like, okay, I go here, you know? We've got a festival, tulips, all the stuff. That's the place that they named. What's crazy is they named a whole country after this place, which is wild. They liked it so much they named a whole country after it. Is it real? What do you mean? Yeah, it's real. They named a whole country after it. The little content. I don't. So it's a little bit complicated anyways, Bosco. I've said this before, but like I can update right now. So like all four of my grandparents are quite Dutch. But my mom's adopted, right? So like I don't know my blood history on that side. Holland is not the whole of the Netherlands. They named a whole part of the country after that. Not as good as first made, exactly. They regretted it and retconned to the Netherlands. They were embarrassed, right? Exactly. From there. So I lived like near here, right? But not here, right? Oh, me go to Russ's. I'm not 85, Sherman. I only turned 30. Okay. Oh man, we probably work with guys from UK. I got two colleagues with Polish surname which can't pronounce their. That's funny. South Georgia, the only real. Okay, nice. Yeah. Anyways, stream is so famous, but I wouldn't go just visit one tourist city. Yeah. His Dutch grandmother passed away. Yeah. I would really love to go to the Netherlands sometime for real. But we'll see. I don't know when I'll get over to Europe again. Hey, Shams. That's right. We're up big today, Sam. We're up big. Don't go to the Netherlands. Why not? I'd like to go. It's fun to go see stuff about your history. Oh, we were going to check out. Okay, so we can say plugins can be added by simply giving a link or repo / or user/repo link. To extract NeoVim into? What do you mean? Well, I haven't seen the sun in 3 months. Yeah, well, I'm not saying live there. I'm saying visit. Is there a playlist link? Loving the music. Today it is just Monster Cat Chill. You can do it on Windows, Tricky Master. There should be instructions on the thing I linked you. How many lines do you think this one will be? Be owner repo. Oh yeah. I think we'll do it like this. Maybe we should call it lazy. I don't know what we want to say. Note. More complicated plugins. Maybe we should introduce something a little simpler than LSP config, like this. This one would go better next. This one goes better next, I think. Neverland is a fake place. Peter Pan doesn't exist. Dang. Dreams ruined, Crimson Mama. And from scratch, it's very fast, yeah. Link of your video clean installation of Vim. I already sent you a link. I already sent you a link. Just go to the install and follow the instructions, Tricky. Latest stable release from Tarball. I don't even know. I just download from source, make, sudo make install. Boom. Yeah, Tricky. You're good. Just go read it. Go read it. Plugins can also be added by using a table, with the first argument being the owner/repo, and then following keys can be used to configure plugin behavior. For example, using opt is the same as doing require my plugin dot setup. This doesn't like do Lua, does it? It would be so cool. There's no way to like embed Lua highlighting in here, is there? You want me to read? I do. How do you know which keys are available for the different plugins? For this one, you can just press like a button, and you can see things, which is cool. Using which key? Telescope key maps is also good. That's also good. Yep. Also a good option. Which key? Which key are you talking about? It does. Yeah, Rexice. Yeah. Whiskey. And every key map and telescope key maps. That's weird. Yeah, uncommon would be sick. Yeah. Uncommon feature motion you can't live without. Probably percent, I guess, off the top of my head. It's not uncommon, but I feel like a lot of people don't use it. Lazy will automatically load and run the setup for this plugin. Okay. Yeah, Rexis agreed. Okay, so that one's not crazy. This one's a little bit longer. Maybe we should put color scheme more towards the top. I don't know. Yeah, we have some with config. So like here's an example with config. So maybe we can do this one as well. right? So we can do the same idea here. Plugins can also be configured to run Lua code when they are loaded. This is often very useful to both group configuration as well as handle lazy loading plugins that don't need to be loaded immediately at startup. For example, in the following configuration, we use event is very lazy, which loads which key after all the other loading is done. Help very lazy. Does he have a... which is after all the UI elements are loaded. Then, because we use the config key, the configuration only runs after the plugin has been loaded. So config equals function. This function only runs after load. Something like this, right? Is there a very, very, very lazy? We should ask. Maybe folk will add it for us. It's gonna be a complete tutorial. That's the goal. Yep. It's not DApp. It's LSP status. Yeah. Terminal more specifically. In your NeoVim instant ID, does your setup come with a terminal? Everything comes with a terminal. It just comes with NeoVim default. NeoVim clean. Term. Echo hello. Couch potato laser, exactly. What are all those numbers on the top? All right. Oh, down here. This is, I think, your position, total number of lines, and what line and column you are out of a particular line. Very times end lazy. I like it. Way to include exclude file patterns? Yes, you can use file ignore patterns or whatever it's called, I think. I don't know why it's a beaker. You'd have to ask Ekanovsky for that one. I use relative not line numbers, but I think it's maybe a little confusing for new people. Okay, so now we've shown event and config. What else might we want to show? We need one with dependencies, but I don't want to put... It isn't named after the Muppet. Ops is good. Maybe we should put this one earlier too. Ops can be a function. I didn't even know that. Those ones are kind of complicated. We're not putting Copilot in. No. Way to set key to format rather than using save on format. Yeah, sure. You would just do like no remap. We could say like leader. File format, and then you just do lua vim.lsp.buff.format like this, right? So then if I had this, I do leader ff, it'll format. I'm just saying we're not gonna add any AI stuff. I don't need to be the debugger of people's AI setups in Kickstart. They can figure that out themselves. Right? Like I do not want to open that can of worms. Why did it suggest broken code to me? We don't need those PRs and issues. You know what I mean? Bro made NeoVim. I did not make NeoVim, but I am a helper for sure. Oh, 285, baby. We are closing down. Oh, interesting scroll. I don't know. Trivial add the copilot. Exactly. It should be super easy. When you use TS for formatting using conform, that should be pretty easy. Conform. Oops. Conform. You would just go like this. Right here. Did you know that in the indie game I was talking about renting Lewis is not out? Balatro on stream. Balatro. Steam. Poker roguelike. Where you play illegal poker hands. Looks cool. Is this the guy who made it? That's pretty funny. That's cool. And it's all in Lua, huh? That's pretty dope. We have multiple LSP attached to the same buffer. Then they'll go in order, I think. Also make setup portable between Mac, Windows, and Linux. Yep, it's possible. Most stuff should work like pretty well on all of them. When Lua configuring NeoVim. Yeah, it's a very small language. Yeah, I use the same config for everything as well. So can you set up project specific formatters? I don't know. That's a good question. I haven't tried that with conform before. I've never had a reason to. Yeah, source is super easy. Autocomplete, get signs. Nine spaces? That's funny, Jarrul. No idea. About cloak? Not necessary. All cool, but not necessary. Oh, this one would probably be good to show. We can do this maybe before some of the other ones. Maybe we do this one like before LSP and stuff. We can do that here, right? So, note, plugins. Oh, because then we can also say, note, plugins can specify dependencies. The dependencies are proper plugin specifications as well. Anything you do for a plugin at the top level, you can do for a dependency. Because this branch is the one where we promise not to make any breaking changes. Possible to make Mason LPs portable on a USB drive? Maybe, I guess. I don't know. I never tried. I mean, it's code, so yes. The example is yes, it's possible. Use the dependencies key to specify the dependencies of a particular plugin. Yeah, I will probably do a NeoGit video at some point. It's on my list of ones that I would like to try for like a Take Tuesday kind of thing. So we can say C Telescope FCF native readme for install instructions. Maybe we do like this. Oh, we probably should say something about build and condition. You work for yourself now, right? Yes, it's true. If encountering errors, see Telescope FCF native. Note, build is used to run some command when the plugin is installed, updated. This is only run then, not on every startup. Not every time NeoVim starts up. Con is a condition used to determine whether this plugin should be installed and loaded. Why old branch? What are our other branches even right now? I don't know what branch we would tell people to use. Like, isn't 01x the branch we recommend to people use to not have breaking changes? Yeah. This one just keeps up to date with whatever the latest 0.1.tagx is, right? It's our release branch. What plugin do you use for all your Git stuff on your personal config? I don't use any Git plugins, basically. I use diffview to like manage some stuff with it, but I don't really do anything else. Yeah, which is fine. But like, if we're gonna do stuff for here, I would like it to not break. Maybe I should change this to like lazy note or lazy. I'll try NeoGit at some point. So we do have an example of how to like redo a theme. Right, we have this, right, for like template, which is good. How do you know all the available table keys? NeoVim Manor plugins. The plugins help docs usually, and sometimes autocomplete will work too for properly set up Lua LSP. Team hitting failed to run config for git-signs.nvim. Any ideas? It probably means that something in your git-signs.nvim is failing. So check the config key for that, and it probably is broken. Need a token, get up to push updates to a repo. I think for I logged in Git, never need to do that again. Oh, that's interesting, Jarwell. Library is a good practice. Yeah, I think reading code is pretty much always a good idea. Lazy profile. It's really short. Does Kickstart properly set up Lua LSP? Yes, I think so. I'm planning to do an IDE, the Vim series. Now you're full time. That's not a terrible idea. I don't know anything about the editor that should not be named, but yeah, I think we're gonna stick with NVim comp. Comp load on insert enter. We could probably do that. Probably do the same thing for like telescope, right? And conform and a bunch of other ones. Tips to improve NVIM startup time. Use less plugins. Use lazy NVIM or load them later. Yeah, we can probably do LSP config on event is buff read. We could probably just do very lazy. Honestly, is fine. As well for conform. Yeah, it's pretty fast now. It's really like, how much do you even care about it after this? Yeah, it's just so... I mean, you want color scheme probably right away is fine. Get signs. I guess that could also be later. Vim sleuth, load that at the beginning. Tree sitter, load it. I don't know. Yeah, but NeoDev needs to get run before you source LSP config, and it's whatever. It should just get done first. And also lazy loading command with command. Yeah. But I don't think there's a big... I really don't think you, like, loading on a bunch of random commands and all this stuff. I really don't think it's worth your time. Does Lua handle it asynchronously? No, it's not asynchronous. It's just that lazy then basically, like, waits to add the stuff to the runtime path and source the Lua until that event happens. Like, I just think probably the time that you think about it for a command is just not worth it. So event very lazy works for me for some of these because it's like, sure, just render the first frame and then do this. Okay, fine. Whatever. Any event who is very lazy is good enough. That's what I feel too. I don't think we're going to add telescope project. We're not going to add many more plugins. If anything, we're looking to delete plugins now. Gotta be FPS. Yeah, I can open NeoVim every frame. Exactly. Add some color schemes? No. They can just add their own. Did you end up adding SpongeBobify? We didn't. No, we didn't. Even though it still is a good idea. It's still a good idea, chat. Like, upnick's about 77. Oh, yeah. I think we're getting to a really nice spot. Why would I add a bunch of color schemes? You can just change it. I don't understand. I'm just gonna put in one color scheme that works well, right? Do I just show the default startup default screen with a command? Oh no, there's not. It's a weird like hack thing, I think. Tabs take up entire screen. Collection of windows. Yep. Right now I have one tab with one window and one buffer. Right now, if I split this, I have one tab with two windows, but they are sharing the same buffer. Now, if I change this to be a different file, now I have one tab with two windows and two different buffers. If you're interested, you can read help. I think it's window. Windows intro right here. A buffer is the in-memory text of a file. A window is a viewport on a buffer. And a tab page is a collection of windows. This gives you everything you need to know in like 3 paragraphs. Yo, David Williams. What's up? What? I don't know what... I don't get the joke. Is David Williams a famous person or something? DJ reading from memory. What's up, Zero? David Williams. Can I image search him? He's safe. This guy? I don't know. I'm not convinced. It's nothing like this. Okay, this one, that one, this one's really true. And then PETA, what's his name again? PETA Hunger Games. This one also was true. Not anymore because I'm old. But when this came out, there you go. But Forzen the most, unfortunately. Oh, man. You're old? I'm 30, Chad. I'm like ancient now. PETA TGDV, exactly. Use Western tabs? I use Western tabs some of the time, yeah. A baby. I know, chat. I don't actually think I'm old. From TGDV turning 30. Right? I think this is... I got this sweet, right? Here you go. Best part about being 30 or turning 30, being programming streamers, half of chat thinks 30 is practically end of life and the other half are angry I'm joking about being old. See, it works every time. Literally works every time. I'm in the chat for the greater than 3. They're done for. They're done for. I'll learn about how to use lang specific settings. Yeah, I will show how to do FT plugin at least. I don't know. It's the death rattle. Well, I'll think about how to do FT plugin because it is a good idea. I don't remember what it was. You can just read the Western docs for it. I don't remember offhand. Yeah, we're not going to do noise. It's too much. The expands, yeah. Like, wow. True. With kiddos. We have Telescope UI Select, which is like which does a lot of what dressing does. I don't know if we need to go all the way to dressing. 30 and using Arch. I'm not using Arch. Stop with the slander, Calder. Yeah, we could just do event runtime directory instead. Kiddos plural, that's too much. 2 and 1 is cooking right now. I'm telling my wife, let her cook. You know, let her cook. Western is a shortcut command for full screen. Mac doesn't work. Can you just switch the shortcut? Yes, it does auto format with NVIM LSP as a fallback, Mahika. Me and my son are Arch enjoyers, by the way. Not possible. Hey, see you. Thanks for hanging. How about some more telescope keys? I don't think we need more. I think it's plenty so far. Release Astronaut Re4 Doctrack. Nice, Lexus. Cool. I didn't add trouble. That is a good question. That's a good. When you're outnumbering, and I know it's coming this summer. Thinking of using which key for setting all key maps, so one table to see them all. It's not a bad idea, Mark. I think it works pretty well for personal configs. I think it's a little overwhelming for a kickstart. I think to do comments is probably too niche. In terms of like it, I'm not by not including a plugin, we are not saying it's not useful, right? You can damage him. Oh no. So cellular automaton would be a good ad though. We have us around sort of like alternative. Where is this Kickstart? It's in this PR. Where'd it go? LazyVim's very cool. Yeah. See, like, I don't want to have anything that has to have this because we're gonna get so LazyVim just like me, for real. That they're like sort of loosely depends on devicons, because I know people aren't gonna have their font set up. Mini clue is a bit simpler than which key. Oh, that's cool. Oh, that looks pretty good. Maybe we should try Clue. We'd be down one plugin. You don't have devicons, are you even a dev? Prime still doesn't know how to change his font, okay? So it still happens. He just loves those Chinese characters. I know this one looks like Helix. It's nice. It looks good. Oh, but do you have to do a bunch of these? Is it make fun of Prime Day? No. I love him. Strictly opt in. Okay. Then I don't think we can do it for this one. It's cool though. Helix is cool. Yeah, Helix is really cool. Prime's the reason I'm streaming, chat. So I wouldn't be. You wouldn't even have me here without him. It's low level around. I hope so. That's the most common question or asked in Discord. People don't understand fonts. Exactly. That's why I said we're not going to include anything that needs them in here because I don't want to have to deal with that. Prime is a great guy. It's true. Prime because of you. Oh, really? Wow, that doesn't happen that often. Nice. Think you will go full-time content creator? I don't know. We'll see. I hope so. It would be so much fun to have him be here all the time. Mini Files is also good, yeah. He works at Netflix, though. He does, currently. Netflix also has a nice ring to it. I have so many ideas for things like if me and like now that I'm full time and I am having time to more do stuff, I'm excited for some stuff. I have a bunch of ideas of things that would be fun for me and Prime to do together. I'm not gonna do any spoilers though. I'm gonna teach you because Prime would teach us first. Oh hey Ruby, thank you. And Terrible Stan, thanks for the sub as well. You full time streamer? I am now, yeah. As of 2 weeks ago. Yeah, it is hard to replace Netflix money. That's true. I have some ideas though for us, you know. Oh, so well, we've got something in the oven cooking big time right now. We've got big things cooking. I worked at Sourcegraph before. I'm not a good idea. Full-time viewer decided. Oh, nice. You don't use Tmux? I don't. Not for any reason, but yeah, full-time opers. I mean, it's not really full-time open source. I mean, I mostly will write open source software, but I'm gonna do like streaming and videos and courses and stuff. I don't think we're gonna add a linter. We could show that later. Does streaming pay better than Sourcegraph? All right, but that's nice. I'm glad you think I'm a big enough streamer for that. But no. Open source. Okay, Kuda, exactly. When's NeoVim 1.0 coming? We'll see. You're going to tell us what we should think about the mini NVim library? Some of us don't even have our own opinions. You should like it. How can I load NVim colorizer when buffer opens? Set it to an auto command? I don't know. Yeah, thanks, Arbit. I appreciate it. By Prime 2, sometimes in your streams. Yeah, well, part of the problem is, like, right now, Prime doesn't really have time to go and do a lot of other streams because he doesn't have a lot of extra time in his life. But Prime and I do have a collab coming up soon for my stuff. I think, so it's like, I don't know. I just have fun hanging out with him when we do collabs and stuff, so I'm not super worried about whether it's on mine or his. No, you'll never have OnlyFans from me. Lazy loading on specific events. Yeah, you can just do it on a specific event as well. How to decide to quit full-time job to do streaming? I just did the math and said, I think maybe in a year, it might be possible for us to be making enough money that it's like, that it's good, that it's worthwhile, basically. And I wanted to try it. Like I'm liking it a lot. I have a lot of fun. I love interacting with chat. I love my subs, obviously, a lot. And I was like, I didn't have enough time. I know I was working a full-time job, which I want to do a good job at. I'm a dad, which I care a lot about being a present dad and hanging out with my kids. I like hanging out with my wife, obviously. We do a lot of stuff with my church, and just didn't have enough time to like do all of those and this the way that I wanted to. So it's kind of like, well, let's just give it a try, see what happens. Like, what's the worst that happens, chat? If it doesn't work out, I'll just go try and also a dog. I'll just go try and get a job again later if it doesn't work. How to set up Linux PC from scratch, like setting i3 waybar Wi-Fi. Just buy System 76 and then everything works. He loves us. I do, Bad Cop. You can guest stream on his channel so it shows your followers as well. Oh yeah, we could probably do guest stream. It's probably a better idea than what we've been doing. It's really not a bad idea, ZD. I should probably help Prime figure out how to do that. Modified Kickstart and I love, but I have problems switching between buffers. Well, are you using Telescope to do it, drop check? Editors do speed graphing on Blazing Fast. They never convert to NeoVim because they know they'll lose. You should also stream on Twitch. Exactly. Turns out if you're a present father, then your kids turn out. Yeah, well, yeah. ChatGPT will replace us. Agreed, Bad Cop. That's why I'm getting in now. Sivana's love, you know what to do. Exactly, Calder. Exactly. Why is Vim Sleuth the preferred over manually setting tab stop and shift width? Because a lot of newer people to Vim don't understand all of the different options. And so I think it's easier for them to get something that works most of the time. Oh, someone asked about subs versus donates. I do make money from subs, yes. That's a good way to give money to the stream. I think it shows here. I don't know if it shows or not, but a big one is trying to get Partner Plus. So hopefully sometime in the next few months we can get this. But this doesn't happen from gifted subs. This is just to people like regular recurring sub. I get a better share of from Twitch if people do this. So it's a really good way, really like a good way to support the stream is to just do a regular sub on Twitch. Being me is exhausting. Exactly, Crimson Mama. Sponsoring GitHub is also really good though, yes. It's usually work on relatively huge codes. Sometimes forget the name of the file to open for. But there's also like telescope buffers, which are just the ones that you have open, right? Which is useful. Well, you'll get there. Hey, thanks, Felipe. We're working on it. It's fun. I'm having fun either way. I think we're doing good. I'm making good progress. You don't need to worry about it. You know, what's the best way to support you, and what's the best way to support NeoVim? Best way to support me, either GitHub sponsor or like subbing on Twitch, basically. Best way to support NeoVim is GitHub sponsors. I just scrolled preview window. I think the default ones are Control U and D in normal mode. Do you have my free money from Prime? Yeah, well, I mean, it's like, it's more than zero, KT, so appreciate it. Porque no los dos. Exactly. Good point. I'll talk to my boss. It's totally good though, chat. You don't need to worry about it. I don't need. I'm coming from Min with syntax high with tree sitter. I had to try like 5 different times. Yeah, hopefully we get it on the first try here. Control / and insert mode to get some hints on what the mappings are. Yes, yeah. That's the other. I should probably. Oh, we should definitely mention that you can do this, and you can do right because if you're in insert mode, there's different ones. Yeah, that's a good point. Telescope. We should mention that right at the beginning somewhere. You're going to make videos about Linux? Probably not. Just watched almost made me start using NeoVim. Nice. Well, we're making an even better version of the video now. Thoughts on paying for a font? I don't see anything wrong with paying for stuff that you like, basically. So if you think a font is cool, like I thought Berkeley Mono is cool, then why not pay for the people that do it? How many months in a row configures a recurring subscription? It's just if you use a regular sub, Luciano. So those are considered recurring subscriptions in that they're like regular subs. How does YouTube Premium work for you? Oh, I get ad revenue from YouTube Premium that I think is better than regular ad rev. So YouTube Premium's great. If you have YouTube Premium and you're watching videos, thank you. Yeah, 10 will be great. Yeah, NeoVim has built-in terminal. That's what I do. Superpaver and Nuke is okay. Well, it'd be better probably than getting it for free. I use Berkeley Mono. Okay, so we should mention this. We need to include some how to use stuff here for Telescope, right? So we should do something longer here, like NeoVim has terminal for a while now. Hey, thanks, Lucy. Appreciate it. Do you use it in Blake line? No, and I removed it from the config because I think it's not. I think it's a distraction from what we're trying to do with Kickstart. Okay, so Telescope is a fuzzy finder that comes with a lot of different things that it can fuzzy find. It's more than just a file finder. It can search many of the things, many different aspects of NeoVim, your workspace, LSP, etc., and more. The easiest way to use Telescope is to start by doing something like Telescope. What's like the simplest one that we should show? Probably help tags, because I really want to drive in that help tags is good. We removed indent line and maybe some others. Prime one from Turkey, you probably earned like 5 cents. Let's go! Merlo, hey, thank you. Hey, you guys would be surprised how quickly 5 cents adds up from like a lot of people, so I appreciate it. After running this command, we could show them Telescope built-in, but I think they'll get confused with what they are. So I want to show them something simpler, right? After running this command, a window will open up, and you're able to type in the prompt window. You'll see a list of help tags options and a corresponding preview of the help. Oh, someone gave more fake dollars? VI euros. Thank you. How's it going? Thank you for work on Kickstart. It's very great to make my new project work with. Oh, awesome. It's going great. I think we're making really good progress. Pay by watch time, which is better for live streaming. Yeah, true. I like Undutry as a concept, but I think it's probably too confusing for people to start with. PDE, personalized development environment, baby. 5 cents, 500 people watching, $25. There you go. VX Clutch, thanks for the prime as well. We're building an IDE. No, a PDE, baby. Yeah. Have you not even watched the video? When it will open up. A very important keybind. We'll say 2 important key maps to use while in Telescope are insert mode, normal mode. Oh, dang. Some other money that I don't know what it is. Go 7 point. This is not fake. It's Brazilian reals. Oh, nice. Thank you. So it's either of these, right? It's basically control question mark. This is like control question mark on, US keyboards. But you don't have to press shift. And map liturgy. Exactly, Charm. I just released a cool one for that. PDE, baby. Sir Psycho Mantis, hey, thank you for the sub as well. Nice. Wow, lots of people subbing today. Really appreciate it, chat. What up, Jersey? Come to Brazil. That would be super fun. What does what even mean? Ghost Snippet felt like magic. It is magic. Very intuitive once I used it. Yeah, but I'm saying like, I just don't think it's a core sort of like requirement. Oh, is a fuzzy finder. Thank you. Like to getting started with NeoVim, right? And I want to have the smallest amount of things for the biggest bang for buck as Kickstart. I'm still confused. Oh, so, okay. So if you do Telescope and you do Control/, it shows you what the different keybinds are and what they do. Right, so this is like move selection next, move selection previous. This tells you Control N and Control P move to the next and previous items. I don't know if control shift this. That doesn't work. Normal mode mapping is also just question mark, right? And you can also do Control/, I think, right? In normal mode. If we go to normal and we do Control/, oh, it doesn't work. Oh, okay, it doesn't work. Oops, I did it wrong. Oh, nice, Turbo. Very cool. Come to Brazil. I would love to come to Brazil. But Prime's not taking me, chat. So what can I say? What can I say? I wished for that. Come on. Slows the bindings inside Telescope. Oh, it shows the bindings. Yeah, it shows it. Yeah. So if you're in normal mode, you just press question mark. This opens a window that shows you all of the current key maps for your Telescope. For all of the key maps for the current Telescope picker. This is really useful to discover how and what Telescope can do, as well as how to actually do it. No honeymoon for me in Prime Exile. Exactly. Come to Laricon in August. Where, Caleb? Maybe I had Mason. It's there. Yeah, we already have Mason. Core developer for Neo. And thank you for your hard work. Oh, hey, thanks. Hide in his luggage. Smart. Boyfriend says revoked. You also need to hit shift for Control/. Oh, do you? Well, here. Okay. I don't know how to say this. How can I say this to explain this? Dallas? That would be fun. Prime speaking, right? Because I haven't checked it for a while. Yeah. Yeah, that's okay. Telescope picker can get the value in a synchronous way. It's not possible. You could do a callback with it, but it's impossible to do synchronous. Just leave it like this. Okay. Just say this and do it like this. Short YouTube video about a very good PDE suggestions. What? I mean, you can share a video. I don't know that we'll watch it.
What's up, wizard? We've got a cool one.
How is this a PDE? This doesn't have anything to do with PDE.
I'm on.
Oh, you were just trying to do a got him. That's pretty funny, Alchemist. That was really good. I'm glad I took you seriously and wanted to help you. Spent like 3 hours and was going to spend a lot more. For what, Felipe? You would tell us. Oh, yeah. No, it's not possible. Like, Telescope runs Lua. So if you have Lua running, right? How are you going to do Lua inside of those things and like allow other events to happen and then synchronously resume? The unnamed PDE. No, VS is not a PDE. How does PDE differ to IDE? So since I made up the term PDE, I can make up whatever I want for the rules. So no matter what you say, you're all wrong, Chad, if you disagree with me. But the main sort of thing that I think defines a PDE is that it has a scripting capability that the average user does regularly. Right? So like that is not the experience in VS. Like maybe they touch a JSON file once a month. Right? Yeah, we should add a good based emote. You're right. Helix is not a PDE either yet, although they are adding a scripting language, so then maybe it will be. Which one should we do? This is IntelliJ PDE? No. People do not regularly script PDE or script IntelliJ. Do 2 based. This one. This is a pretty good one. Telling NeoVim your full-time job? No, streaming is. There you go. We'll do 2 based. I'll allow it. Oh, hype train. We had a hype train. Nice. I press escape. It closes. Yeah. What does, Peter? Telescope? Oh, you probably added a mapping for escape to close it then instead of exiting normal mode. Where's Bash Bunny? We'll probably do some stuff together. 2 base, my streamer, exactly. You use XDG open or links on your cursor? Yeah. Where do you get refactoring functions? Yeah, there are some. Would it be fair to say it's possible to make that other editor PDE in some ways, but my experience is terrible and no one actually does that? So my point of PDE, right, is that you write some configuration regularly, like in programming. What happened with the OKML game engine? We're still gonna work on it. Lots of practice is how we get stuff done still. No, personalized development environment. Right. So how do you clear quick fix? I still don't understand quick fix. That's a topic for a different day, Diddy. Right. And so I think Emacs would be considered a PDE for sure. NeoVim is considered a PDE. I don't know what other ones. Maybe Kakwan. I think a lot of people write their own stuff for that. But other than that, I don't know of any other PDEs like at the moment. Right. So configuration is a plugin. Yes, that is one of, in my mind, sort of like the hallmarks of what makes a PDE, because there's an on-ramp for the person first opening it to writing like a fully featured plugin. And the on-ramp is like you're writing code to change things and do stuff, right? Helix? Nope. Nano and Micro? No, because people don't write code to change the behavior of the editor. It's usually be like Emacs isn't an editor. Exactly. Okay, right? So, and you can watch the video for like my longer talk about it if you want, but like the main thing is that people don't get why some people like that, right? The reason is because I like changing it to be for me, right? Right? I like doing it for me. making it the way that I like. And not everyone wants to do that with their editor, which is totally fine. That's one of the things I talk about in the video. PDE is not like a sign that you're a good or bad developer. It's about what things you like, what kind of taste that you enjoy, right? Just like some people, hence the term personalized, exactly, right? We'll watch the VOD later too. Oh, cool. We'll never pair program ever. Well, not on the same computer. Why would I want to be able to use someone else's computer? That seems like one of the dumbest arguments. Right? Like, I've never had to do that. I work remote in my basement. Why would I optimize any part of my workflow for like using someone else's computer? Kickstart. We expect new videos with an intro quality like the first Lose Nip. Totally love that and laugh so much when watching. I am gonna try, Lucy. Yeah, that at least for the Kickstart ones. Yes, it's a fork. It exists. Yeah, I think you spelled it wrong in your copy paste though. Mini.glue, similar. Yeah, cool, nice. Gonna come with an entire team, 5 people turn a keyboard as a team, full pairing. Yeah. I'm not saying it doesn't happen, but for me, it's like completely useless, right? Working in remote bomb trains, she paid for the computer. It's a good question, Jersey. It's a good question. You're not reasoning. I'm just saying this is a clear difference, right? You compared a programming language to a file format. What? Yeah. So, hey, pair programming. I like pair programming, but I don't need someone else's computer to look or act like mine to pair program. Like, usually just one person is driving. So, like, just let them drive. Right? Like, I don't... That's fine. Like, you just have one person driving, the other person's watching. It's like, why would it matter? Oh, there we go. Did you finally spell Kickstart right? The name. Control Y. Okay, Pigeon, that's your best joke of the day by far. That's the best joke of the day so far from you. Good job, buddy. Joke is made, repo is finished. Let's see, shall we? Control Y, this is a superior fork. That's some good stuff right there. That's some good stuff. That's some good stuff right there. Pigeon, you finally had a joke that made me laugh. 6 hours live? Wow, that's too much energy. Oh, we're having fun. Added harpoon. Yeah, I figured. I didn't have to look to know that you added harpoon, you know. Commenting harpoon config so I can keep asking for it. Oh, I missed that part though. That's good. That's good stuff. That's good stuff. The way you can sponsor it, you go to GitHub, sponsors, TJ DeVries, and you go here and you sponsor right there. That's how you can sponsor the project. Did you see the Elden Ring video with Melky and Prime? No, Noxro, send me a link. Okay, bye. Let's see it. Let's see it. For H, key command type and H, telescope help tags. Oh, cool, nice.
Emboldened by the flame of Neovim. If you want Melky, you'll have to kill me.
How is this Neovim? Where is the Neovim? This is not Neovim! Melky!
Oh, is it sponsor or sponsors? I think I spelled it wrong. Oh, that's fine. That's pretty funny. Amadashino, or however you say his name, has been on fire lately with the memes. It's been on fire. I'm impressed. I think we're not gonna do trouble, chat. I think we're not gonna include trouble. It's just a joke. It's just a joke, Strux, yeah. Chat, we don't need to start whether HTML's a programming language. Everyone just relax. You're all right. No need for trouble. I think we skip it. Even though it's good. Okay, let's refresh this and scroll through here to see if we're missing anything obvious. No. We can show them how to make how to add the tree. Harpoon in trouble, no. LSP we have, no. Bless, I don't know what that is. T-Pope stuff, was Vims are included? We didn't. That was a mistake though, for sure. Make it modular, no. You're wrong. Illuminate, no. Oil, no. It's still a good idea, but no. Pineapple, I don't think that's a thing. How about less plugins? Smaller you make it. That's still the plan. BG.nvim. Signature terminal background. Nope, definitely not. Most of mini.nvim is still a good idea. Harpoon, no. Is this all the comments? This can't be all the comments. What's going on here? What is going on? Is that 59? That doesn't look like 59 of them. How can I see all the comments? Curious your thoughts about aligning your Twitch handle with your GitHub? No, my handle is the same everywhere besides GitHub. I don't think I'm going to change my GitHub. My GitHub, maybe I'll go back to doing like a professional real job at some point. So it's kind of nice to have my real name. Oh, you're probably right. A bunch of them are probably not real comments. Okay, that's probably true. I guess that might be close to 50. Did Prime decide to copy you and become full-time? I don't know. We'll see, I guess. Isn't your real name TGDV? Dang. I've been doxxed. We did add it. We added a surround alternative, basically, with mini.nvim. And I've been writing a lot of docs. I think we should write what the heck is LSP. Brief aside. What is LSP? LSP is a word you've probably, or maybe we should say an acronym you've probably heard, but might not understand what it is. LSP stands for Language Server Protocol. It's a protocol that helps editors and language tooling communicate in a standardized fashion. In general, you have a server, which is some tool built to understand a particular language, such as Go Please, Lua LS, Rust Analyzer, etc. These tools then communicate via the protocol. We can say these tools, these language servers, sometimes called LSP servers, but that's kind of like ATM machine. I don't know. That joke makes sense, chat? LSP is the word that Prime always brings up to remind people they don't understand their tools, and the LSP is what matters. Yeah. I might laugh at you, but it's okay to say. Should we say that? we'll just leave it like this. We'll just leave it. I'm just kidding. In English servers, sometimes LSP servers are standalone processes that communicate with some client. In this case, NeoVim. LSP server and LSP client, right? Yeah, and it's like, it's easy to say because people don't, well, if I say language server, people don't know what I'm saying. It's like LSP server, people get what you're saying, right? So it's like, it's totally fine. Sustainable process to communicate with some client, in this case NeoVim. There's exceptions to a bunch of these. It's totally fine. We're gonna give them the high level overview, right? Kind of odd you have to install two things to support a language coming from other DEs. LSP versus tree sitter. They're just not related at all. But we can mention it. We can mention it, I guess. Isn't there something in the docs about this? LSP. There is. Nice. I wrote this. I wrote this. I think I wrote this. I'm pretty sure this was me. Doc, LSP versus tree sitter. Let's go. Oh, I wrote this. Let's go. If you're wondering about LSP versus tree sitter, you can check out the wonderfully and elegantly composed help section. Help LSP versus tree sitter. Eloquently. You can check out the wonderfully and elegantly and eloquently. All of them. What are you using to show that get blame? What is it called again? Git plugins. Oops. Commitia, I think. No. Git Messenger? I think it's Git Messenger. That seems right. How many parents in the pros? Yeah, we'll sort it out. It wasn't Rob from the block. It was not. I'm just happy it was me, chat. Yeah, nice. Nice, very cool. With the MDs, why don't you like the colors, man? What? Was with Git Signs too? Oh, nice, cool. What other plugins have you worked on? I worked on quite a few plugins. That one though is in NeoVim core. Just saying. Just saying. That was when we rewrote all of the diagnostic stuff. Did you remember Recognition Style? A little bit of both. I remember that it was there, and then all of a sudden I was like, wait a second. I wrote this, yeah. Sam, I don't get what you're saying though. Does SDK usually contains the LSP? Not necessarily. Core dev PD user, exactly. It's a green line over here. It says that these lines have been added since the last commit. I mean, now you have more time to work on NeoVim core to write even more docs. True. We may do some NeoVim core work this year sometime. Like maybe like for a month or something. There's some possibilities. We'll see though. We'll just probably delete these. I don't think we need this. They're sometimes called LSP servers, but that's kind of like ATM machines. Are standalone processes to communicate with some client. In this case, NeoVim. Okay, right? Yeah, I know. It's not as LSP server. It's okay. It is okay. If I set my LSP config to very lazy, would it make it open faster? I have like 300 milliseconds open. Now why? Probably, yeah. You could just try it. Why are you asking me? Just try it. Is it used? Yeah, it is actually used. There's some stuff in NeoVim core right now. C complete. Yeah, right here. This is generated from this, right? So it's like this exists, which is pretty cool. So this is all compiled. Yeah. So there could be some work done on that. We'll have to see if that's still worth it or not. But yeah. Some LSP servers suck, like TSO server. We could say that, yep. One okay, well, LSP PD and RTF propagandists, exactly. Already getting full words. Oh, sorry, I missed that, Jared. Yeah, Control W. Yep. Is there a plan or discussion for Wazi? I don't think WASI is on any sort of like short timeline. Do Rust setup work well with proc macros? Usually, yeah. LSP it's fine to say LSP servers, but I like LSP is an acronym for popular but not option. LSP is a language for protocol. It's a short call that helps editors when communicate in standardized fashion with some. Okay, so in surround, I have to go back to where's my mini? If I mini. So I need to figure out what the keybinds are for surround. Surround A, okay. Replace, find surrounding, highlight surrounding. How can I do like around a word? Ashnovsky, you still here? I think if you leave the ATM machine, then it's good because it also makes it easier to remember. Yeah. It is like S-A double quote. S-A word quotes. Oh, okay. S-I-W word. No, S-A-I-W word. Oh, that's more though. Interesting. I like doing Y-S-I-W quotes, but I could get used to S-A-I-W quotes. Okay. Oh no, it's the same. It's just which one is first. I could get used to this. Because this is basically like delete surrounding quotes. S is sneak you Justin haters. Help mini surround vim surround config. BS. Delete outer. What do I SD whoops. SDA quotes. How can I get it to delete the outer ones? Let me see. Delete surrounding. SD quotes. Got it. Oh, that's nice. Oh, I like that. Surround delete, surround add. Okay, I'm with you. I'm following along. Replace surrounding, SR. I like a lot of these. I like them. Okay. So surround SA around inner word. Okay. And it's not repeatable. That is nice too. I like that a lot. YS. It used to be for a Vim surround, but I'm switching it up. We're trying mini surround and mini AI. I might switch them in my own config as well. Because likely at some point, we're going to be redoing my config. I guess I can show this again. I forgot to turn this back on. Yeah, we're only 1,000 subs away. Just over 1,000. Overrides the default S mapping that I never use. There's a mini. Is there a maxi? There should be. Yeah, just 1,000 more subs. We'll get there eventually, I think, and we'll rewrite my entire config, which will be fun. You don't use S to replace? No, I just use R. Best to see my config ever got. That's funny. Mini surround over T-popes like number one in the switch aside from Lua plugin. I think the whole like mini ecosystem like plays nicely together. So I don't know, Jersey. I haven't tried it out enough to say like there's a good reason to switch. Maybe Ashanovsky has a good like reason to switch. Dot repeat out of the box plus more configurability. Nice. Dot repeat out of the box is a good reason. Okay, so in general, you have a server, which is some tool built to understand a particular language. These language servers, sometimes LSPs, but it's kind of like ATM machine, are still in the process of communicate with some client. In this case, NeoVim. You need to tell NeoVim how to. I don't know how should I say this. S is not really needed. Still changes behavior from the default, and this is a config for newbies. I don't mind changing some stuff if there's a good reason. I think S is fine. I found my config easier to use with Packer. Oh, interesting. I find the opposite. Is this only a Twitch chat stream? Well, all you see here is Twitch chat, but I read YouTube chat. Oh, we should add a way for people to get to Twitch to sub from there. You're right, Yogurt. Is mini surround and NVIM surround placement? Yes, I think so, Emil. You plans for your video already? Maybe you can pair Kickstart. I don't think I'll do a comparison because they're not really like the same thing. Like, I'm not trying to target someone who would be interested in Astro NVIM or Lazy or NV Chad. You read YouTube chat? Unsub. I love all my viewers. I love all my viewers, especially my subs. Will you make a video on Vim motions? Maybe, I guess. Oh, dang. Hey, thanks, Yogurt. Appreciate it. Also, the TikTok viewers. We're not currently streaming to TikTok. Maze around and NVIM surround replacement. Oh, nice. I'm good. He's in there. Maze around was first. Got him. It's I'm on column 23 of 23 in this line, so it tells you how long the line is. That's why we're webcams hold away. Instagram streams coming soon. Exactly. What should we say next, right? So we should say LSP provides NeoVim with features like, we can say go to definition, find references, auto completion, symbol search, and more. How do I get that? Can show you the Lua lineups. We switch to mini status. LSP does provide snippets sometimes, yes. Do we listen to all the music? Wow. What symbol search? So you can do like space DS for space search document? No, what do we document symbols. What do we call? Oh, leader DS. Leader DS. What? Is it, oh, does it not support it? Telescope. Document symbols? This one just doesn't. Oh, here we go. Nice. I don't know why it took so long for this LSP. So this searches all the things, all the symbols in the current file. Right? Search all inside, which is really nice. Then you can even do workspace ones, which searches everywhere. So if you were in something like the Rust one is really good. Workspace search. What do I have it called again? Dynamic workspace symbols, yeah. So let's say you wanted to search for something like NVim or like NVim task. Yeah, there you go. You can search the whole thing, jumping all over your project. Rust unsub. Well, Rust LSP is probably the best LSP. For Python, Rust, and Lua, I'm kind of new. Really want to learn how things work. I would say Kickstart is trying to get you to as close to minimum as possible while also giving you sort of like discoverability. Control Q to send a quick fix list. Exactly. Go Please is best. I don't know. I've used Go Please on some pretty decent sized projects and it kind of dies, but it's good. It's definitely top tier. Like it's definitely S tier. I think it's lacking like quite a few code action things, but it's still good. Telescope keymaps for symbols. We already have them in. Yep. Right. So like it's really good, but like I just find in Rust, at least in Rust, I tend to use a lot more code actions. Like it even integrates with Clippy and stuff and has a lot of really interesting stuff with Clippy for like completely rewriting parts of your code or things like that. Will you make a NeoVim config? We'll definitely make one. We'll do it whenever we're about to launch our course on boot dev. So I was asking about refactoring functions earlier. Yes. So like Rust Analyzer has a bunch I think that are good. Maybe add keymap for edit my vimrc. Ooh. Yes, because I think we definitely should. We don't have one. We should add one for this. Or we can add one too for, can you lazy load like a remap Lua? Yeah, you could. Did you patch Berkeley monofont? You just add a fallback font in a good terminal emulator. Without using number and JK. What's the shortcut for jumping multiple lines without number and JK? There's a lot of different ones. Depends what you're trying to do. Rust LSP feels like the compiler embedded in the editor. Yeah. But Go is definitely top tier. Like, don't get me wrong. Go Please is top tier of LSPs. Yes. Agreed. Don't mind even install, but Evan throws an error on cache loader for trouble. I deleted cache and state. Are you still using it somewhere else, Dutch? Well, Go Please is the best LSP for Go. Yeah, but that's not really saying much. DS server is bottom tier. Yes. So what are we at now? I mean, we've got to still be really low, right? 289. I mean, 289 lines of code is so small, chat, to be basically all set up. You know what I mean? Installing a plugin manager, using the plugin manager, setting up LSP servers, auto install. Like, I think we're being really efficient with our usage, right? It's bigger than average. I don't think I mean, mine's way longer than, here we go. We can go see. cd .config nvim. I have 7,000 lines of Lua just in my config. That doesn't count all the plugins I've written for myself. No, it doesn't include comment. Total, it's like 650, but I've written a lot of comments. Want to hear why Niceties is great? Gain language, the core Niceties dev has spent 2 hours getting new shelters around. Oh, very cool. Nice, Emil. Auto directory would be nice. You can add plugins by adding a file returning spec. We already have that. It's already included. It literally already tells you how to do it. We add some auto commands. Yeah. Dang, that's huge, Arbit. That's funny. 8 megabytes. That's wild. Add hi message. Oh, I was thinking we should add a telescope. What would you guys do for dot files? Because we can. I want to show them something like this. Shortcut for editing for searching your NeoVim configuration files, right? Vim keymap set. I have edit NeoVim. I have like leader SN. Do we have leader SN already? We don't, so we can do that. That probably works. All the other ones are S, so I kind of want to keep on. I want to keep on that like train. Let's do built-in find files. Current working directory is, I think it's standard path config, right? Standard path config vim fn. I had to watch Prime video to find out how to change colors in Kickstart, as first time I was confused. Oh, okay. We can add something in color scheme. We can say to a different color scheme, install a new color scheme, and then just change the name of the color scheme plugin below, and then change the command in the config to whatever the name of that color scheme is. Control Y, SN? I'll think about it, yeah. Is something like going crazy over here? Oh no, just Lua language server spinning up some stuff. While we're having each plugin in a separate file. I have mine in separate files, but to start, I think single big file is better. Well, then wait to use Kickstart until you merge your branch. I would probably just wait, like, or you can just try the branch, right? Color scheme is the second biggest thing after nerd font. Yes, I'm like aware of a bunch of these, right? You know what I'm saying? It's like people don't get why I'm so hesitant to do some stuff in here. I'm not gonna put 8 color schemes in here and the color schemes are gonna like fight over each other. No. This is for quick searching. Yep, that's what. So that doesn't work on Windows, just to be clear, Rahul. And it also doesn't work if you are using like an alternative file path as your default like NVIM name. So this will work. This is the same thing, right? This tells me, because I'm actually using Kickstart as the app name right now, which is why I'm in my Kickstart config. Built in for searching color scheme. I don't think there's any reason to give them a key map for this. I don't think we need that at all. They can just try it out. I guess we could mention for color scheme, if you want to see what color schemes are already installed, you can use telescope color scheme. But I'm not going to make a key map for it. Under telescope leader FD to search for diagnostics. Why the change to S? These are all just S for search. I don't know. I don't. Do we have any with F still? No, we don't. I think they're all S. Oh wait. Leader F. Yeah. I think just S for search is the mnemonic that we're going for. I still use F for a bunch of my stuff, but like we're trying to do, you know what I mean? We're trying to do it. Makes sense. Now what I'm saying me. There's no base. Yep. Yeah, that makes sense. Well, we'll put a note in and then people can read it. This is not yes, we don't need to remap stuff. We're just giving them the stuff that I think is like important for them to see. Honestly, I'm thinking about removing Git files. I don't know. We'll leave it, I guess. It's fine for now. You just made a typo when typing color schemes. Let's rush to create PR that once it's merged and land that dream job. Uh-oh. Color scheme. Did I? I think I didn't. How is Git files different than file files? If you're not in the base of a repo, it'll do the stuff. It's you can just read it. You can just read it. This is Tokyo Night. Git status is good. Yep. Color schemes. I see. Color schemes. Thank you. Tokyo. Tested the mini alternative telescope. I have not. Groovebox. Yes, you guys can all install whatever color scheme you want. Agreed. All right, so we're running this. Okay, so the LSP provides these things, blah, blah, blah. So then we can probably just write something like, thus, LSP, we'll say language servers are external tools that must be installed separately from NeoVim. This is where Mason and Mason LSP config both come into play. Oh, we still need to decide if we're Solarize nobody. Is your video gonna be better than how Dev is life? I don't know if Dev is life as in the ink drop guy, right? I'm probably not gonna be better. His is very cool. Oh, is it just it's just this? Yeah. We do need to decide, are we gonna do Mason tool config? Tool installer. You Solarize for years. It would be nice for them to have a way to install like style Lua. I don't want to add another one. But like at the same time, if it really makes life a lot simpler for people, it can be worth it. Right, but it's like, okay, so how are people going to get style Lua? Use NeoVim version manager? I do not, Basan. It's likely easier to break. You think it's easier to break? I don't know. They can just install it with Mason. Can they? Can they declaratively install it with Mason? I want them to be able to put it into their config. Because I didn't get it. It seemed like when I put Mason settings, providers, pip, UI, there's no like ensure installed or install or anything. Right, something has to tell it how to install those. It doesn't install them all by default, or like the only one it installs by default is Lua. You don't need an extra plugin. No. How to use installed packages. Right, but I'm saying, so look, okay, so how to use installed packages. DAP linters. How to use packages. Formatter, sure. Ensure installed is under Mason. Yeah, so if we go to ensure installed and we put this here, right? And we go to like, can I do this? We'll do vim.table table. We'll do deep extend. Force. Oh, this is just a list, right? Yeah, okay. Is it list extend? What is it again? Why isn't this finding those? It's weird. We'll do something like this, I guess, to start with. See, style Lua is not a valid entry. It's not an LSP config name. That's what I'm saying. What song is this? Right now? This is Thought Police by Mr. Fiji Ouija, I guess. Dude, my link. Something like this, but for form. Yes, right. I know. I know. That's what I'm saying. It doesn't. I know that about the other ones, right? I know you can install one for DAP and other stuff like that. I guess if you have Mason LSP config, you might as well add Toolstar. That's kind of what I'm feeling like. Right? That's kind of what I'm feeling like, right? Yeah, see you, Asky. Thanks for hanging. Look at require Mason registry. Yeah, so someone sent, I don't remember where they went, chat. Someone sent some earlier for like what is wrong with my... Oh, right. It gets jacked up because LSP config gets jacked up. Yeah. LSPs are pre-installed. If you just point out how to install them, should be enough. Nope. Nope. Guaranteed people will give up before. I guarantee you. Doesn't work right away. I'm out. Like, you got to understand, right? Like, you want to make the on-ramp for people as easy as possible for the first try, at least, right? Streamer brain. What about streamer brain? I don't have streamer brain. That's Twitch chat brain. That happened to me when I tried Zed. Exactly. I see the issue now. Just give me the exe file. He gave up in 30 minutes. Yep. Must be like installing graphics driver. Yeah. It's like some people will do it. People are busy. Yeah, which is reasonable, right? That's reasonable. I still don't get why Mason can't have this. Let's just see how much it takes extra to do this, right? Why is it called Mason? Because it's like the building blocks or something. I don't know. This is the one. This is the one with the registry. Yeah. There's an issue and he refused to implement it. Yeah, I don't necessarily say, like, I'm not saying he's wrong. I'm just wondering. It just seems a little bit weird for some of them. I think I knew how to do it. No, care to change it. Yeah, it's fine. So the question is whether this is better or just including another plugin, and I'm leaning towards just including another plugin. Because I'm worried that people will get confused, right? Because what we can do instead is we can say require Mason tool installer. Right, or whatever it is here. Yeah, so it's like the problem is not so much. What's up? Sure, that sounds good. Cool. Love you. Just use tool installer. That's what I feel like as well. At least let's just take a look at it, shall we? Mason dash tool dash installer. That's setup. I did just see, I thought that this doesn't work when event is very lazy. Did we say that this should be loaded on very lazy? Let's just remove this. We'll just load this right away at the start. Kickstart RS written in Rust. Oh, yes, we're doing it soon. Is it bad to use escape key instead of Control C to go to normal mode? No, that's like the normal default way. Oops. All right, let's try this. Merc, hey, thanks for the sub. 13 months, that's crazy. He said, is it bad to use escape key instead of Control C? And I'm saying, yeah, escape is the normal way. Right? All right, so let's try this then. This won't do anything. Okay, so this should be doing which style Lua. Beautiful. This is in Mason bin. Yeah, you're good, man. That Control C's primes alt account. Exactly. Why not small chunk that calls Mason install over a table? Even then, it still detracts from the main idea. Yep, and it did say style Lua. Yeah, I saw that at the bottom. Think Mason tool installer uses different names than LSP config. It calls out Marsk. It calls out LSP config inside here. Can be installed for option use LSP config names instead of Mason names. So I think like if you have this installed, it does this. Yeah, that is tempting. That is tempting, Falpulful. I will think about it. We can just yoink this, and we can think about it. Well, this won't work, I think, because Lua, some of these will have different names, I think, right? Because it's like LSP config does some magic to wrap the names. But I'm with you. I understand where you're going with this. I haven't seen that, no. To do, consider if we want to use this instead of tool installer. I'm not, you know, I'm not like opposed to it in the same way, right? Of like we can't use another plugin. Took from LazyVim. Okay. So it works with like if you just do, you know, whatever, I don't know, Lua LS or something. Have both, let the user decide. Well, I would probably just not. I would probably just leave it like this, and you would just say this one is for installing tools, and this one is for setting up LSP. Right? 175. Oh, is there something goofy there? Okay, I don't know. So that's kind of where I'm feeling like this is fine, I think. I have to think about it. I think it's good. Join my Rust stream. Join my Rust stream. No, boss. I can't tell if you're just asking for a ban or what. It looks like you're asking for a ban. What can you use for making the add-in? That's git signs. Do you change things in your personal config often? Not really. But we will do a big one when we do the big rewrite, but it'll be fun. Okay. Bye. Stream just excited me for live NVIM config, right? That is coming. Exactly, Diddy. Exactly. Banished. What if it was the Don't Cancel stream? Well, then we would probably raid him instead and leave. Man, I like never have to ban people, but that was so stupid. Their own new LSP plus tool installer that does both of these outside the box. That'd be great. That's literally how we have progress. You know? It was the wrong kind of Rust? No way, that's funny. Joy TGV new, exactly. But like, I think people are, you know, sometimes people get a little bit salty about stuff changing in the ecosystem. I don't know. I think it's kind of good. I think it's kind of good. I can still watch the stream. Yeah, I didn't, I just banned him from chatting, basically. I don't think he can see chat anymore either. All right, and then I gotta go in like 5 minutes, probably. Change is good until we have a really good idea of what we want to do, and then we can figure out a way for like everybody to settle on it. Can I speak for myself? Is that what open source computation is like? Yes, Marsk, it is. Yes. Welcome, welcome. How do you see the upcoming years of NeoVim development? I'm not sure. To be honest, I haven't been doing a lot of stuff in core, so I'm not super like, I don't know what we're gonna be up to next. So I don't have a lot of big ideas of stuff. Can we get ready before you leave? Yeah, I'll come in again. Okay. I think we're getting really close though, chat. I think we're getting really close. I think our qualities a code streamer should have. Depends what kind of stream they're shooting for. Lots of different stuff could be good or bad. Okay. I think honestly we're at a pretty good place to stop, chat. We're at a pretty good place to stop. We'll come back to this again tomorrow. I wasn't necessarily planning on doing this for 7 hours, but that's okay. I'm really excited with where we've been at, right? I think like we're making I think this is going to be really nice when we're done. I think it's going to be really nice. So I'm very excited. I'm super excited for the video too, to make a new one of this and go over everything. Oh, no worries. It's all good. Thanks for being here at all. Didn't think it would take 7 hours. You show leader SN. Yeah. Right. So this works from anywhere now, right? We're not going to do auto pairs. Never. Which Git integration plugins are you including? I think none, maybe. Decided to try NeoVim. Heard Kickstart.nvim best way to start. Now I get recommended the stream. Nice. Well, we're updating it. I think it's going to be in a really nice place when we're done. I think it's going to be in a really nice place. Bold choice. I don't think it... I mean, I don't use one, basically. I use diff view, but, like, I don't use one. I don't know. People can just go install one. Like, this should... So, basically, like, here's the goal, right? And we should make this very clear in Kickstart. The idea is you have one file. You can copy that file into a spot. When you open that file, you're able to start coding. And you should be able to read top to bottom that file and understand everything that's happening. Then when you do that, you're able to super easily add a new thing. Right? And that's it. It used to be fugitive. Yeah, but I just don't think we necessarily need it. Right? So like that's kind of the goal. That's like what I'm shooting for, right? And so it doesn't have to be that we have everything. It just needs to give you the tools to kickstart your NeoVim journey, right? That's literally the point, right? And it should be as short as we can make it while being very featureful, right? Right? Because this, so here you go. We'll quit. We'll be done. This is not even 300 lines of code. Not even 300 lines of code, right? I've seen TypeScript type definitions longer than this. Okay? I've seen TypeScript type definitions 2, 3, 4 times as long as this. And this is going to be your whole environment, right? Tell me I'm wrong. Tell me I'm wrong, chat, okay? So, but TS is bad, exactly. Most of it's comments. Yes, literally, we're going to end up with more comments probably than code. Because the point is you can start at the top and read it to the bottom. Wow. Hey. Fancy meeting you here at the end of the video. Just go ahead, give it a smash. You know, wow, the like button. You can make fun of me in the comments for that one. I don't even care because you made it to the end of this video. Thanks, everybody. See ya.